Well, I think that Splice fundamentally is a creature movie for adults because it pays homage to all the things that one would expect in a Frankenstein kind of story, but it deals with aspects of the relationship that the creators and their creation have that I think most movies don't ever deal with.
Curiously enough, what I find scary about the splice is not the cloning or the genetic manipulation or the splicing of genes and all these things. What I find is that it's a sort of a horrible family story.
Part of what I loved about this story is that it shows how young people can be so enthusiastic about something. And theoretically, it is a very positive thing.
I think, you know, the best horror films or sci-fi films always are dealing with really essential human things.
Splice is a horror movie. It's a thriller, it's a science fiction film, but it is a horror movie. But it deals with the real horror. And the real horror isn't creatures tearing people's heads off or eating things. The real horror has to do with human elements.
In so many ways it crossed the line, which I think is part of what the horror science fiction genre should do, is to cross those lines.
So is Splice a film for this era or the previous era? Only time will tell, but I do feel that the central notion of are we going in the right direction or the wrong direction, which is raised by this film but not answered by it, is very relevant at this moment, because I just don't think we know.
I think one time Vincenzo told me, you know Dren more than me, and it's a very good compliment.
I think that this film will be unlike anything that's ever been made. Like, I can think of aspects of certain films to compare it to, but I think that they should be prepared to be kind of shocked by this film. I think this film will be shocking.
What I hope will happen with Splice is it'll be a huge, huge success, and as many people as possible will see it. That's what the movie deserves.
That's it.
Heart rate stable. Human cloning is illegal. This won't be human. Not entirely. It's coming out.
It's not due for months.
It's slippery.
What was that?
Nobody can see what we made.
It's aging fast. Days within a matter of minutes.
What are we supposed to do? Lock her away from the world? We changed the rules. Crossed the line.
That's the worst that could happen.